Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Division video, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at one of the new exotic weapon pairs, the Twin Valkyries. Now before I begin, yes, these are broken right now, and yes, these are being fixed. Yannick, one of the community developers at Massive, said on Twitter that these are already fixed and the fix will be in the next PTS update. Not entirely sure when that'll be, but going by previous PTSs then they are typically weekly, so I imagine that would be Tuesday. It's also important to remember that these are broken in the PTS, so any crazy DPS numbers you guys see will never see the light of day when it comes to the retail client, meaning you won't have to worry about them polluting the dark zone or being an easy shortcut for high level content. So thank God for testing, right? However, with all that out of the way, I still wanted to talk about them because, broken stats aside, these weapon pairs bring something new to the game, something we have never had before, and the concept behind them is genuinely really cool. Much like Gearsets and Gearset bonuses, exotic weapon pairs work in the same way, in that they have a special, unique talent that is only unlocked when both weapons are equipped. Weapon pairs are denoted by this icon here of the dude holding the flag. Currently, there are two sets in game right now. There are the Twin Valkyries, which have replaced the old Valkyria SMG, and there's also Liberator and Centurion, together forming a rather interesting assault rifle sidearm combo. And I'll of course do a video on those very soon. Now in the case of the Twin Valkyries, you're supposed to have Hilda and Air, although right now Hilda is still called Valkyria, so I assume they just need to update the text on that. They both have the exact same design as one another, and they're also the same model that Valkyria used to be. To be honest, I feel like they missed a trick here. I really do wish that they did look different. Maybe if they had some sort of ebony and ivory vibe going on, that could be really cool, something like that. But alas, we are stuck with two golden pea shooters. Anyway, that aside, each weapon has its own standalone talents. I haven't attempted to recalibrate mine just yet, so for the time being, this is how they dropped. But if you scroll down to the very bottom, you will find the set bonus. When you have both Valkyria and Air equipped, you unlock the talent Twin Valkyries. Each hit with Hilda, which for the moment is Valkyria, increases critical hit damage by 1% to a max of 100. The bonus decreases every 1 second. The other thing that doesn't appear to be working right now is that Hilda is supposed to be unable to land crits, but if you have something like Savage Gloves on or the Seeker Gearset, then you could of course bypass that. However, ignoring that for 1 second, the reason behind that is because you're supposed to use Hilda to build your Valkyrie stacks, at which point you then swap to Air to take advantage of these because with that one you have the ability to crit. So in essence, build crit damage with one gun, swap to second gun to take advantage of said crit damage boost. The only problem is, as it exists right now in the PTS, the calculation appears to be multiplicative and not additive, so you end up with some rather ridiculous DPS numbers, as you can see here. This of course makes it impossible to say exactly how good or bad these weapons are until this is fixed, so once the patch goes live, I will be sure to test them out and bring you guys a genuine review. So for the time being, knowing that we can't actually review them, something else worth talking about is potential Gearset recommendations. Right now I'm using Seeker, which is a given for the crit, but what I would be more interested to see is these exotic pairs giving life back to the Lone Star set. Lone Star, if you guys remember, with the 4-piece makes it so that your holstered weapon refills its magazine, and given that the talents on these exotic weapon pairs promote weapon switching, then Lone Star could genuinely be a good option. Throw in your typical exotic gear piece candidate, something like Barrett's chest piece, pair that with say Savage Gloves or an appropriate backpack if you go for skill power, and you could have a pretty nice set. Definitely something I'll be checking out, especially for the Liberator Centurion combo, but again, as mentioned, that is something for a future video. So for the time being, that is pretty much it. The gameplay in the background is just a quick snippet of the gun being broken right now, so don't take any of this seriously because as mentioned, there is already a fix for this incoming. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, then a like would be super appreciated. Also, if there are any exotic weapons you guys would like to see a video on, then let me know. I think I have most of them now, so I should be able to cover that. And if not, then of course in the PTS, anytime you make a new character, you get caches, so you can just open those to hopefully get some exotics. I'm also planning to live stream tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know when that kicks off. I haven't had a chance to try out the legendary missions or the new incursion yet, so I'm definitely going to check those out on stream. And no, I'm not going to be using the Twin Valkyries when I do that. Anyway, that's it. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.